was we arrested the Accountant General of the Federation. The Accountant General of the Federation was arrested. Out of that fraudulent activities, the EFCC have recovered over 30 billion now.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today we get some videos for our team. We want quickly the review to you concerning the things they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Just as you don't already see one right from the introduction, the video we received recently from the Oga Patapata of EFCC, how it come aside for this national television to declare the Accountant General of the Federation wanted. And not be only that one, for the process of this video, you would hear a lot of things when they talk say they don't recover, which is billions upon billions in pounds, in naira, in dollars. Then the question when we want quickly ask before we leave you to watch this video, not pass, if these people they recover all this money, then tell me the reason why the federal government of Nigeria will tell us say they depend on borrow for Nigeria to survive. All right, I believe you would hear from your own mouth right now. Before we go on, I want to quickly beg you for one favor. I beg help us to like this video, because now the only way we want to say YouTube and Facebook will fit help us recommend this video to each and every one of us all over the world. The more this video get likes, the more that they recommend them to people. Now their own policy now in be that very one. Thank you so much for your support. Now I will leave you to hear the full details from the mouth of this EFCC boss. I will come back for more.
Was we arrested the Accountant General of the Federation. The Accountant General of the Federation was arrested. Out of that fraudulent activities, the EFCC have recovered over 30 billion now, and we're already prosecuting them. In the last couple of years, under this administration, is there anybody that has not been investigated? Everybody has been investigated, including the EFCC.
There were more recoveries, especially from crude oil royalties.
54 million US dollars for NUPRC, in terms of royalty that one of the oil companies have not paid. But our investigation led to that recovery. All relevant agencies must open what is called the confiscated properties recovery account. And we paid into that account 120 billion naira and 29 million US dollars, about 6.6 million euros, as well as about 1.1 million pounds into that. And the president have sanctioned that all those monies should be utilized for what? For the provision of critical infrastructure in this country. For the recoveries that we are making for NDDC, for instance, between now and probably, next week, we are going to transfer to them about 30 billion naira and about 30 million USD. These are recoveries that we have made from oil companies that have refused to pay the 3% statutory, payment to, NDDC. And we have also recovered billions of naira in terms of, fraudulent contractual engagement that NDDC have done over the years. And I want to state here that all relevant agencies must open what is called the confiscated properties recovery account. And we paid into that account 120 billion naira and 29 million US dollars, about 6.6 million euros, as well as about 1.1 million pounds into that. And the president have sanctioned that all those monies should be utilized for what? For the provision of critical infrastructure in this country. Very soon, before the end of the year, we are going to publish auctioning of real estate, across 15 locations. And from the list that was given to me now, which is still being, worked on, we are going to dispose over 160 flats, apartments, across these 15 locations in our country.
All right, I believe say all of you don't hear from the mouth of this very man, Bawa, when it be the boss of EFCC. And you equally hear all the amount of money when it be say this man make mention of. Those money not be waiting, they thought say they will recover. They thought say they don't already recover them. and you hear the currencies, one for naira, the other one for pounds, the other one for dollar, the other one for euros, and so on and so forth. Then you equally hear, say, the federal government of Nigeria, led by this Azum Buhari, thus made they use those money for critical infrastructure. Now, the question when BC would they ask, not pass BC, since when BC would they hear about this recovery using for infrastructure, abi we there for another planet when BC we don't know where they do this infrastructure or where they build down or where they use this money for? I beg, honestly, we want to know, in case maybe for your own place, all this money and infrastructure they in place, maybe now where would they live, now it never reach, but we for understand. And equally for the end of this video, it talks say, it make mention of how many flats when they say they want distribute or they want give to Nigerians all across the states. Now here we take the here, and now paper, now here we take the here all those things. So we they ask, I be we there for another Nigeria different from the one when they say this people day. This one are questions when they ask. We don't really know. Maybe now we they confused. I beg help us on the comment section. We really like your supports. And after that very one, we equally get this other video when we'll quickly leave make you watch. We'll come back.
An Elders Forum has alleged that millions of voters in the northern part of Nigeria, particularly women, are being made to surrender their permanent voter cards for as little as 2,000 naira by some political parties which are contesting the 2023 elections. According to the forum's Director of Publicity and Advocacy, that's Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, through a statement issued on Thursday, the Independent National Electoral Commission has confirmed what the public had been aware of in the last few weeks. He claimed that all the political parties were involved in the vote suppression plot.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say all of you don't hear that very one, the desperation of these people. You see the reason why it say these people they believe say the northern region of this country must definitely give them the vote amount when they say they need to win this election, because they know say those people, if it come in terms of say they want to use money or president, definitely they will buy to their idea easily. Just imagine as low as 2,000 naira. Tell me, presently for inside this country, tell me waiting 2,000 naira will buy for you for market. 2,000 naira waiting it won't buy for you when they say this is put they buy your own voter's card. But some people not care. You won't blame them? No, you don't need to blame them. That one have to tell you how extent these people don't weaponize poverty rich in order for them to always manipulate their way anytime, any day. See the situation of Nigeria. If they tell you now, say somebody will sell your own birthright for 2,000 naira, when they say, you know, will even reach you to buy a reasonable fish, say you want to cook. I know they talk about pot of soup now, ordinary fish, 2,000 naira not will reach you to buy. Now, if somebody take they sell your own voter's card, as we did talk right now, we'll still see more even before election. And for the other hand, the simple message when we want quickly send to people when they say they involved for these very arts, they say their PVC for ordinary 2,000 naira. May we quickly tell you, if you believe say now your stomach now important past the future of your children now, no problem. You sell them. When the time reach, I believe you will feel come outside boldly to tell your children or your grandchildren, say, now you sell their own future for ordinary 2,000 naira. All right, we'll leave you to share your own opinion with us on the comment section concerning that very one, even as we take you to this other video. And this video, now the visitation, when it say Bola Tinubu, when it be the presidential candidate of APC, pay to the southeastern governor of recent. And I want make una hear during this very visitation, the speech when it be say Dave Umahi, when it be the governor of Ebonyi State, made they beg Bola Tinubu for a rightful position in case he eventually become the president of this country, Nigeria. This will not be the first time when they receive video like this. I want make una pay attention to this recent one. We'll come back and also let you understand our own point of view.
Today in London, city of London, the mayor there is a Muslim. The Prime Minister is a Hindu. In states, you have governors that are Muslim, governor and deputy, Christian. That never formed the basis of development. And so the Southeast people are very wise people. We are not approaching 2023 with sentiments. We are asking what is there for us. Your Excellency, when you are there, will you find out why certain positions since after the war, somebody from Southeast would not occupy it? We should be asking questions. Your Excellency, will you undermine the policies not to allow it to surface again that tends to disorganize, undermine our businesses, undermine the very fabrics of our existence? We are businessmen and women. There are policies that have rendered the Southeastern man very poor. We are interested and we have always played at the center. This is very important. And so we are not going to live by sentiments. We are not going to live by religious sentiments. We want good governance. We want to be able to do our businesses. We want to be able to occupy any position our brothers and sisters in other parts of the country do occupy. And Your Excellency, the two governors and the leaders of Southeast have taken this upon themselves to assure our people that based on the manifesto that we have seen, based on your speeches you have offered, based on your antecedents, it's not going to be based on promises. Are we? What did you do with your past positions? We've seen what you did. The businesses for our people thrived in Lagos when you were governor. And so we have great confidence that you will replicate it. And for the status of the country, the state of the nation, we need a businessman. We want the miracle of Lagos in 1999 to be replicated in our nation.
All right, I believe say una don hear everything from Dave Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State. Now, the question we want to quickly ask Dave Umahi and the people of the Southeast, most especially the people want to say that they follow Bola Tinubu for this 2023. We want to ask this question: how long una don dey beg people like this before they become president, and they ask them to make promises to una to make sure say he allow una to trade and also do una businesses anytime when they become president? How many times they don't fulfill that promise? How many times they don't allow una to occupy the rightful position when they say it equally belong to una, just like every other Nigerians? How many times? Then you ask yourself, say, how long una will continue to beg for something when they say it rightfully belong to una? Just like these people get equal right, now so una also get equal rights. How long una will continue to belittle una selves before the people when they say they not get advantage over una? Una they give the advantage over una self and una region. How long all these things will continue? All right, my great and wonderful people. Now, so we'll talk and reach concerning that very matter. We'll leave you to share your own opinion with us on the comment section, even as we draw the line here. And before we say a final goodbye, I want quickly use this medium to appreciate each and every one of you for your time when we to stay with us up to this moment. God Almighty will bless you. And equally, the way we'll be to the help of the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them we appreciate them. I beg make you not forget to help us share this very one so that we still reach our brothers and sisters all over the world, because we believe we want to say information, not power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.